Okay. Let's get our patches applied. And then we're going to jump into episode 2 very hard today. Hopefully we can get some, hopefully we can get a god power or 2. I need 2 for my, for the stats plan I'm going for. So hopefully we can get 2 at some point. But for today, I think 1 will be fine. Episode 2. Patches. All right. And that is all the online that we do. And then we head on over to offline. Then we get to hunting. Need to back up this memory card soon. Alright, episode 2, very hard. We need So Dominions. As our get today. So Dominions, Barbaray even, Love Rappy, and Hilda Blues. So both the rares and a So Dominion. And of course the Barbaray, but not prioritizing boss drops today. Real quick, I want to, hold on. I want to look up. Uniworld, what level are we? 105? Our mag is what? 5. 45. We currently, let's take off all this real quick. Actually, let's just not have Savitri. So, do I have anything boosting? No, I have nothing boosting stats. Okay. Hold on, we're going to do some quick math real quick. I was meant to do this yesterday off stream, but so we should have 550, so 628 minus 78. Let's bring up. Power, yeah, okay. Materials give 2 each. 2. About 39. Then here. So defense. Do we have? We guess we do have a few defenses. So we are at 256 minus 212. 44 to do we really have 22 defense mats in this? I had no idea. MST I don't know how accurate. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. ATAs should be 120. EVP. Oops. 433 minus 14.5. 8. So I have 4 EVP mats in me. 8. And then luck mats, I think I just have 5, right? Yeah. I have a lot more mats in me than I thought I did. Interesting. Okay, so then if I were to enter this, should equal, yeah, 628, 256, 531, 433. Okay, so I have a lot more mats than I thought I did. That is less than I did. Let me see. So the mind mats are what's going to throw me off a bit. However, I think if I just remove some evasion, it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got my new plan. I'll keep this one up just to be sure. Alright, anyway. A little bit of quick maths. Well, first of all, we'll check the shop here. No souls. Okay. There is a mono grinder. Grab the, yeah, let's grab the mono grinder. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's see, what do we need? I think the demo comment's all done. Yeah, red sword is not done. Okay, perfect. All right. VR Temple Alpha. I've done none of Very Hard episode 2. Okay, I did a little bit. I remember doing one run because I needed to find what was it? The hunt something. Oh, maybe I didn't do Very Hard. No, I did episode 2 Ultimate. Okay. We're gonna leave these rappies here, actually. So we can either hype for these rappies real quick. I'll give it a TP bar, or we can spawn these ones too and do a run around. Since there's no crusher here. We don't need the rare lilies, I don't think. So that's good news. Yeah, no, we don't need the Gnar Lily. Gnar Lily is just a barrier. So we're good on that. Custom barrier. Excuse me. Might do a little piping today just to get some stuff marked off. Do a little piping. Oops. All right, let's do a little piping real quick. We'll do a TP bar of piping and then we'll skip over it. This will be for the God Luck, which wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Now the question is, do I want to do it down here? I think I do. I think the best place to do it is right here. I gotta get a 1-2 look. Yeah. All right. Sorry in advance, my Wii's little disk drive, dude. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get it early. But yeah, this is for the Love Rappy. We still need the Hilda Blue, which is a Victor Axe. If we get a good layout, there might be multiple Hilda Bears that we can pipe for. Hilda Bears are a little rough in the temple if you're not doing a quest. And since we're just doing free roam to unlock the rest of the year, we're not gonna be doing quests. Because usually Hilda Bears only spawn in like maybe, like I said, if you get a correct or if you get a good map, they'll spawn I think like 2 of them in one of the rooms. Otherwise you're stuck just like trying to hope and see if you get one by itself. Devil Technique, Devil Technique's one of those ones that is, I'm not sure if it's a rare or not. In Blue Burst, I believe it's a rare. It's a bad telepipe placement. Don't ever want to place telepipes between rooms. So in Blue Burst, it is a rare, but in... Yeah, okay, so episode 1 and 2, it's only a 9-star, which isn't considered rare, I believe. So I don't think it's a red box. I might still collect it just because it's on the drop charts and it's on the list, and it's kind of like one of those, not incredibly rare, but it's definitely a drop from a rare enemy. I might still collect it. Because it's still from a Poily Slime regardless, and Poily Slimes are rare. So I'm going to say it's about a 1 in 500 drop chance, even though it's a 1-for-1 drop, or 1 in a 3 or whatever. Some like half number. So I'm going to count it as rare. And it's not a box drop or anything. Like the merges aren't technically rare, but they have a high drop or a low drop rate from boxes, but I don't count box drops. So that's why I'm going to count Devil Tech. I could just say nah and just like not force myself to collect it, but I mean, it's just one more item. Can't wait till I can get a Kasami Bracer. I could probably start farming one now, but I feel like it'd be kind of a waste since I can't even equip it yet. The zombie's like 151, I think. So there's no real point in collecting one right now. Come on, you little pink bastard. It's funny to me that on Ephinia, they officially changed, this is a while ago, but they officially changed the rare rate of monsters to 1 out of 500. And for years, people were arguing, no, it's 1 out of 250 or 1 out of like 5. Well, they were saying like 250, I think, was what people were saying. But for the longest time, and Ephinia was probably like, or eventually Ephinia was just like, no, actually it's 1 out of 500. So. What's funny though is Ephinia episode 4 has the Dwarfen Eclairs, which if you talk to anybody who's ever played episode 4 and hunted Eclairs, they know that the Dwarfen Eclairs are so freaking rare, man. I could go to my Ephinia character account right now and do a kill counter, and it would show I have significantly less Dwarfen Eclairs than any other rare mob in the game, including the rare boss. Then again, the rare boss is 1 out of 20 to be rare or something like that. So that's not really fair. Little pipe action. Yeah, a little promptu. We got this map, so this is the best map for piping rappies. So we're gonna pipe some rappies for a god look. Our main goal for the temple, though, is the god power. We need exactly 2 of them, but 1 will do for today. I don't have a quest in mind for soda minions. The only thing I would say is like maybe max attack version 2. But even then, I'm not a big fan of that quest. Unfortunately, we don't need lilies. Max attack version 2 has a lot of lily spawns. It also has a lot of Hilda bear spawns too, so if I really needed it, I could do it. Very hard. Yeah, so for very hard episode 2, we obviously need the Soda Minion, Barbaray, Grass, oh no, not Grass Essence, Love Rappy, Hilda Blue. And then for the spaceship, we need Hadoom and Dub Chicks. So we don't even need Migium or Panarms, that's huge. So we just need Hadoom. Dub Chick and Garands. And then the CCA, what else do we need? Pick the Rappies. CCA is where we're going to start needing. We're going to start needing Plantain Leaf, Agido 91, Angry Fist. Oh, I already have the Angry Fist. I don't need it. I didn't check that off. Nice. Spirit Garment, Final Impact, Mahu. And then Seabed. Seabed thankfully doesn't have a lot of enemies. It only has like 7 enemies. Though the one enemy that we do need is the Del Depth. So that'll be fun. If I can get a God Power tonight, maybe I'll do some Ultimate episode 1. Because there's still very hard drops that are from episode 2. Or, I'm sorry, from Ultimate. Would be nice to get an Asuka. We even get a Sanjay. Get a chance at our Lavis cannon. It would be nice. I think 105 with my equips. Maybe I'll be able to dabble in the mines a bit. That's a very strong maybe. Highly unlikely. Oops. The mines still hit like a... The guild tricks in particular hit like a truck. Let alone nothing flinches in the mines. Then episode 2. There's a lot of episode 2 that I need for Ultimate. Oh, we get the Victor Axe from an Oblo, so I don't even want to do Hilda Blues in episode or in Very Hard. We'll just do Temple Ultimate for the Victor Axe. Right. I knew I had another Victor Axe. See, it's normally for most IDs the Victor Axe drops from the Hidelt or the Hilda Tor. Or I'm sorry, Hilda Blue. So that's why I looked at Hidel and I was like, oh, there's no Victor X, but it's on the Obloli instead. Let's see. We already have a God technique. Twin Brand would be kind of cool, but I already have Demo Comet. What would be a good armor right now? Flow and Shield? Flow and Shield wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be mad at Flow and Shield. Obviously, Kasami is going to be my final weapon. So our final equips will probably end up being the Lafuteria, or you know, our armor. Let me see. Yeah, Lafuteria, Kasami Bracer, 2 God Powers, a God Battle, and then I just figured out at the beginning of the stream. I figured out my mats, so. I had a lot more materials than I'd eaten a lot more than I thought. Yeah, I have 39 power mats, 22 defense mats, 21 mine mats, 4 evade, and 5 luck mats. That's a lot more mats than I originally thought. Right now I'm saving up mats to get the right amount. Thankfully, I can just go off of what I have now because I'm not going to max evasion anyway or MST. And I have a lot more mind mats than I originally was anticipating needing. So I had to take some away from evade at the final map, or at the end of my map blend. Ah, there we go. Didn't take too long. God luck, please. There it is. And these guys didn't run away. We love that. I can just do this. Alright. Go ahead and add that. That is number 39. God Nice. Wait, what? Oh. Looked all mashed together. Alright. Now we go back to doing everything else. Now we gotta get our god power today. And just because, let's go ahead and equip the god luck. I think I'm gonna skip. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this room. Don't technically need it. We'll kill the grass assassin just because. Okay. Yeah, we can just skip that room. Watch me get a Gnarly Lily. So this layout's really good for just a quick rappy. Just because there's 3, the first room. Technically the second room. It's also really good for lily piping, so when we walk across this bridge, it'll spawn the second pair of lilies. Yep. So you have 5 lilies here that you can pipe for. But unfortunately, we don't need lilies. Or rather, fortunately, I guess. Plus, that room's really easy to pipe in just because it's a narrow room that you can see all the enemies at once. There's one Hildebear right here. I will not be piping for Hildebear. We do not need the Hildebear. We just need the ultimate lily. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Gamecube feels way better with targeting than Blue Burst does for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Sure. Also gotta feed our mag too. God power? No. So I'll be kind of learning the layouts for the temple and spaceship because these will be 2 pretty important areas to know if a layout's better than another layout. This one seems to be pretty decent for what we're looking for right now. Literally two rooms with soda minions in it right away. So that's good. But specifically, I want to look at the spaceship layouts to see what is good for sorcerers, because that's going to be our red card. Yeah, this one seems to be really good for soda minions. Oops. The 1 out of 427. Okay. Oops. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, we don't need rappies. Let's just take them out now. Where are we at with our ATA? 158? Not bad. Okay, that was a quick... This is a quick map. But it does have a lot of soda minions, so that's good news. We unfortunately do not need... Oh wait, no, sorry. Soda minions, not Lottie. I'm silly. For some reason, I thought those were soda minions, bro. It's a Monday. That's what I'm blaming it on the Monday. I clearly know what a soda minion is. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, this actually is the best map for soda minions, so I know that for a fact. Can I feed you a Monome? Yes. Oh, he was right next to me. I heard him, but I wasn't looking at the map. Yeah, we're just gonna let them run. We don't need them. Any diamonds? Nope, Star Demiser though. Alright, we don't really need D-Band. We'll just cast Shifta. We'll keep Shifta up. Oh. Okay. I always forget this maze section. I know there are a couple walls I gotta break, or at least one. And this is not one of them. We love Arista. Okay, so there are a couple walls I can... We are gonna drop the Varista. No offense, Varista. We just don't need you. There we go. $50 luck, we love that. Kind of feeling the luck a little bit, not gonna lie. Definitely been getting a few more crits than normal. Yeah, got 2 in a row there. Oh. The Monist. You know, I really dislike the Monist enemies. Not only are they incredibly annoying when bunched together, they also just kind of lame. Both design-wise and, like, actually fighting them. Okay, so now we know where this leads. Just go straight across here. Back to where we were. Don't need you, Indy Belra. Or not even Indy Belra, Dark Belra. We just go down into the right. Yeah, we'll kill you. Yeah, we'll definitely kill the Barbary for a chance at our Stag Cutlery. Yet another item that we can't use. Another drop. How sad is that? We'll just break it. All right, and we're out of that maze. Love that. Not worth it. I wonder... Try one of these. Okay. Did that work? I don't know. I think it did. Nah, it kind of did. Got the initial ones. Yeah, because initially when you push that button, yeah, the little pillars will pop up. Oh, where are you turning? We'll use the Disca. Nothing. An ogre power. Not quite a god power, but hey, it's something. maybe that didn't work. Guess those don't trigger immediately? I always thought they did. I always thought the pillars triggered like as soon as you hit that button, but I guess they don't. I gotta get rid of that mine material. I'm gonna accidentally use it one of these days. You know what? We're just gonna drop it. We don't need any more mine mats right now. We can worry about mine mats later. We'll worry about the important mats. Every stream I say I'm gonna ban that word. Just haven't done it yet. Can you stop? Alright. Let's kill us a worm. Alright, no god power yet, but we did get a stag cutlery, and we did get the god love. That's yeah, we'll take a quick run through the spaceship just to unlock it. You know, I wonder, will this reach? No, that's okay. We don't need it to reach. As long as we don't get hit by the orange one. Nice. Love that. Alright, we're looking for a stag cutlery. 1 out of 16 dropped in. Can we get it? Let's see. No, we can't. We suck. Not even a drop, brother. What is that? Okay. Too lazy to wait. Man, that took us a little under an hour to clear that out. Good luck, she says. Thanks, lady. Let me look. Max Attack 2 version 2. How many sows are in this one? Okay, there's 27 in beta. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. See if I even have that quest. I don't know if I do or not. I want to say I do have Max Attack version 2. Max Attack 2 version 2. But we shall see. Go ahead and feed our Illa real quick. Alright, we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna keep the God Luck for now. Just because I like having it. What am I doing? There we go. We'll drop the elf farm. Okay. Yeah, let's try version 2. Our main goal is just to get a God Power today, and then if we can get a God Power, we'll go into Ultimate for a little bit. We do have Max Attack 2 version 2. There should be about 27 of these fellers in here. Now I just have to remember... Ah, crap, I hit the wrong button. I just have to remember this layout. Also Hildebears, so might be getting a Victorax. We'll see if we can get a Hildeblue. Now, I'm not going to pipe for a Hildeblue, but we can hope that there will be Hildeblue. Alright, let's see if I remember this quest at all. I kind of do. I know there's the whole maze part filled with lilies, but we'll see. Five? That's 700 crit. We love that. Kind of crazy. Hold on, let's not get frozen by this grass assassin there. Okay, and if we wait here, there should be 2 Hildebear spawns. We'll wait on the other side of the door, though. Maybe don't face the sun. Okay, no bear. No lily, no bear? Okay. But we do get a bunch of lilies in here. Let me see if I remember. Oh man, okay, I was doing this a lot in Ultimate. Uh-oh. I think we wanted to kill that other one too. Okay, we'll just go all each direction. Each corner, I believe, is a different path. Yeah, this is the lily path, I believe. Oh, right. Oh. Am I stuck again? I am. Right. bears. Now, if I was going to pipe, it would be with these guys. Actually, I think there's a... Is there another room? No, I think this is the room. Yeah. I'm thinking of a different quest. So we go this way. This should be soda minions. Yes, it will be. Okay. I think it does law dominions, and then it'll do soda minions. Oops. Okay, nothing. Yeah, this is the lily room. There's like 4 waves or 3 waves of lilies. I think it's 4. Yeah, it'll be in these little corners, then it'll be in the cardinal directions, and then I think the corners again, but further out. Yeah. I like quests like these. These are very simple quests. More soda minion. Okay, we don't need that, but I'll take another one of those. Give me that relief of light. Okay, and this is just Belris. Okay, this was the right way. I think more Belris spawn. Let me see. Just looking at the map real quick. Okay. I want to see something. I think there is a Hildebearer route. So this was the I just did a 180. This is the Lily slash Belra slash Soda Minion route. But I think there's a Hildebearer route. We're gonna go back to the 3x3 maze area. You know what? No, this okay, yeah. So the only problem here is I can't Ryuker out, but I might be able to walk out, or I could just die to a Stomper. It's only 714 Masada, so it doesn't matter. I might be able to walk out. Can you stop? We'll see. Dying might just be faster though. Well, that's not cool. Yeah, we can definitely walk out. No, we can't walk out. Okay, so yeah, dying after that. Okay. Poison me, please. Okay, boys. No, you can just kill me. Maybe. Can you kill me? Yes. yeah, you can. Okay. Yeah, we definitely reset this then. Got a light relief, so hey, why not? A little extra light relief. Thankfully, that quest, unlike its episode 2 counterpart, is incredibly easy to die in. The episode 1 max attack is kind of a pain in the ass to die in. There's no stompers, there's no... and things just don't hit hard after a certain point. Unlike episode 2, where things always slap. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. Okay, so this time I'll say yes. And avoid the table. That table has some weird hitbox collision. Like I said, if we can get this really quick, we can get this god power. You can go ahead and swap over to ultimate and start getting some stuff in ultimate. Another light relief. Sure, game. You know what? I'm gonna stop killing the grass assassins first. We're gonna start killing the the boys first. Actually, let's check for a lily real quick, just out of curiosity. No. Yeah, we gotta stop killing the grass assassins first. Obviously taking our rare drop spot. You know what? We should get hit here. That light relief is 1 in a 60. Jeez. We got 2 of them back to back. We love that. If I could normal heavy these guys, that would be amazing. Give me another light relief, please. Come on. We'll heal a little bit here. See, that's why I need hit on my Disca. So I can just triple special and still hit. Oops, what did I pick up? A lawn chair. Interesting. I think I've definitely gotten a Gnarlily here. I feel like it's kind of like, how can you not? Literally 12 lilies. The odds are definitely in your favor. Okay, we should be fine the rest of the run here. And we can just die to a Belra. Let's just heal. Let's not chance it. All right, now we wait. Yeah, let's have him kill us. Oh, I can equip the red sword already? Dang. It's the ATA I'm lacking. Okay, we don't need any. Oh, we do need to deposit this though. Can we get another light relief? 3 back to back. It's gotta be some kind of record. Okay, so kill So Dominions first. Do not kill the Grass Assassin, because obviously the Grass Assassin's taking my kill, or taking my sec. Huh. OBS doesn't show my my network stats anymore for some reason. Weird. I remember to get poisoned. Okay, I can get poisoned somewhere else. I forgot. Immediately forgets to get poisoned. Okay. Have to kill these guys first. At least he didn't drop a light relief. Wait and see. Any blues? Nope. Okay. Not gonna pick up any Meseta, it's just gonna get wasted. Player movement definitely does feel a lot more stiff on GameCube. Just because you have the 2 second or like the 2 steps you take before you actually start moving. And it just feels really weird. Yes, we will take that. I will take a mono grinder. Thank you, game. I'm already poisoned, you stupid Lily. Man, it feels nice to finally be getting some EXP, huh? You really don't... You don't realize how little EXP you're getting in hard mode. At least I didn't. I was not, like... Like, I had no idea how little EXP I realistically was getting. Alright. Now we wait. Perfect. Love that. Now we just have to make sure we really don't have our Meseta on this when we die. Oh wow, it takes more to use the demo comet than it does the red sword. Interesting. Demo comet is arguably stronger than the red sword, just because it hits 5 times. But the red sword just has a bunch of raw power, and it hits multiple enemies, so. Where the base HP for the demo comet's lower than the red sword, it still just does more damage. I don't remember what double saber it is. I think Meteor Cudgel, maybe one of them has like an insane max ATP because you can add so many grinders to it. Maybe it was the demo comet. I don't remember, but it's one of them is just insane. I don't use double sabers often. I don't even use double cannon, just because I use Hucasil, which is faster with the Lavis Blade than the double cannon. I gotta start using the Disco Brave Man more. Thing really is just strong. No blues, no red. Oops. At least it didn't freeze me this time. Poison me, please. Poison me, please. Thank you. Maybe that's the one that freezes. I went the wrong way, by the way. That's okay. I still ended up in the same spot. Took a little bit longer of a route. That's a-okay. So this way alone that we go, we kill 16, 18 lilies. I'm kind of surprised that we're not seeing a Gnar lily. I'm sure we will at some point. Actually, we kill about 20 lilies, right? Because there's 2 in this room. Oh. Yeah, we killed 12 in that one room, 4 in that first room, 2 on our way here. So that's 18, and then 20 for those 2. Oh my god, don't kill me. I'm sorry. Not even close. I will heal though. It was kind of close. I'd like to say it wasn't close, but it was kind of close. Oh, shifter. Gotta remember it always runs out in this room. Or before this room, technically. Hello. Goodbye. Is there any reason why I might die in this next room? Not really. I gotta go a little bit further in. Oh my god. Okay, definitely, okay. Definitely heal then, I guess. No reason not to. That's the second time that I've almost eaten it. Because I was being silly. Yeah, we take that. I lose synchro, but whatever. We have star atomizers. I messed up by throwing the disc a little too early. This is a quick and easy run, so I'm not too worried about Meseta right now. Or mag feeding, rather. Get maybe 1 or 2 feeds off during the whole run, if even that. Plus, I'm not in any rush to finish this mag anyway. Yeah, we gotta get this god power so we can do some ultimate, and then we can kill stuff even faster in our last runs, our foam. Our last hour of foam. Or, you know, we might just not get our god arm or god power today at all, so we'll see. Hopefully we get it within the next run or two, that way we can do at least an hour of ultimate hunting. Now the soda minions aren't even dropping anything. That's rough. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, we'll get... Oh, I didn't even check these guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Totally forgot. Rushing ahead. No blue. Any red? No red. No red. A severe lack of red. No. Okay. That's fine. There's plenty of opportunities to get poisoned. Now I don't need a Gnar Lily, but would be kind of cool to see one. Rares are rare. They also give me more EXP as well. Nice. See, Godluck is killing it. Yeah, look at that Godluck, dude. Massive. Okay, we'll get poisoned. He's next to us. We'll just get poisoned in Lily. No need to complicate it. Ow. What? I was just talking about how good the targeting is in Gamecube, and I shoot right through a guy. Alright. I love the way those guys drop, and it's so weird. I remembered to shift it. Oh, okay, apparently I remember the D-band too. Okay, this is a mess. What am I doing? There we go. Joke's on you, Lily. I want to be poisoned. Okay, so we definitely have to heal walking in here, because obviously I can't be trusted. It's gonna take a couple hits to kill me because I have D-band up. Okay, so don't panic and just wait for the Belra to spawn or become targetable. Okay. Now we just want to get hit by this guy a few times. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute because I'm... Oh, right, okay. Well, we can just get crushed. Or you can just have him shoot us. Nice. No, I didn't even think about getting paralyzed. I was like, what the... Let's do this. Oh, I guess... Oh, I'm feeding the wrong mag synchro. I'm silly, dude. Uh-oh. I almost ruined that one mag. Oh, wow. I'm silly. Okay, I gotta find monomates somehow. Maybe episode or normal mode. We'll just do monomates. Actually, might be a slightly shorter stream today. Maybe by an hour. So maybe after these next 2 runs, I'll start doing our normal foam runs because I gotta get to bed early tonight. And I want to spend time with the missus before it's bedtime. And then, yeah, Tuesday I don't have stream, but I just got a lot going on. Usually take off Tuesdays and the weekend. That might change soon. We might start doing Saturdays if I can plan on what I want to do, because I don't want to do full Gamecube streams on the weekend. I want to start doing maybe some other game. Maybe I'll start doing my RPG weekends. Or we'll start with finishing Golden Sun up. Yeah, we gotta finish Golden Sun, and then we gotta finish or start Azir Dreams at some point, and then we'll go into the older Phantasy Star games. I think I've done Phantasy Star 2 on stream. It's been a really long time though. But I really want to go through the old games completely. At least 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe 4. I was never a huge fan of 4, but I know it is a decent game, and it is a continuation of 2, I believe. So maybe I'll do 4. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna take it a little bit easy tonight. We'll be back Wednesday. And maybe I'll go a little bit longer on Wednesday. Because I ain't got nothing going on Thursday or Wednesday, so I'm big free. At least not yet. Nothing planned. Things always seem to come up. The internet has seemed to have been a little bit more stable. I can't really tell this stream, but at least the last couple streams have been stable. Yesterday, the internet cut out. I was doing an Affinia stream, and the internet cut out. Didn't come back on until way later, so... But today it seems okay. Doesn't seem bad. But again, I can't see if I'm losing frames or not. Or if I'm dropping frames rather. Ah, I forgot to shift. Okay, we'll heal. Make it where we can at least take one hit. I think that was enough. Yeah, go further in. All right, now we wait. Ah, I wasn't fast enough. Don't revive me. All right, well, we gotta go get crushed to death. That's why I tried to remove the mag. Oh, and there's a escape doll there. Lucky me. All right, let's go figure out how to get killed. Thankfully, there's a few lilies left back here. Yeah, we'll do 2 more runs after this, and then we'll hop into foam for an hour. Let's go get poisoned. Maybe it'll make it go a little quicker. Okay, perfect. No mag equipped. All right. Then we'll check for star atomizers and replenish our dimates. Never lucky with the star atomizers. Now we have to remember to put our money back in the bank. That would be a damn shame. Just lose all of our Meseta. It's supposed to be a blood moon. I think they said tonight at 3 a.m., but I don't know if that was a centralized time zone or not, or if it was a separate time zone. Usually when you read something like that, it's a universal time zone. So like UTC or GMT. In which case, there's supposed to be a blood moon sometime tonight. It's one of those things where it says March 3rd, but it's like at 3 a.m. So technically it's March 2nd. But yeah, I'll be looking out for that. And then the other night, I think Sunday or Saturday night, the planets apparently aligned. That was pretty cool. I couldn't see it from where I was at. There's too much light pollution, and then also just too many buildings in the way. But I got to see a few of them on the star map. That was pretty cool. I'm a big astronomy nerd, so I love looking at the stars and shit. Unfortunately, from where I live, I just don't get to see them all that often. Between weather patterns and the city, I just don't have a clear view of them. Why don't you guys drop anything? Gosh, what the heck? All right, let's wait for the Hildebears this time. The sun makes it kind of hard to see. I won't lie. Maybe on Wednesday we'll pipe for Hildebear, but like I said, we don't really need one. There's an easier drop in Ultimate. But considering it looks like we might be here again on Wednesday, maybe we'll just pipe for a bear since we're already here. Unless we get a god power. If we get a god power, we'll just go into Ultimate next time we stream, or next stream. We're not completely done with Very Hard. There's still a few drops that we really need in Very Hard. But at least we can start cleaning up some stuff in Ultimate. We don't need the god power. We can probably dip our toes in Ultimate now and, you know, get a few drops, but the god power is just one of those things that I really want to get. It'll definitely help. Also the fact that I need 2 of them, so it's like might as well. Might as well start getting them while I can. Drop anything rate has been terrible right now. What the hell? Why am I picking up Masada? Stop. I'm just gonna die. I don't need to pick up Masada. Come on, turn. Come on. Come on. Maybe I equip this early. Or rather, unequip it. Oops. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Ah, crap. Oh well. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Okay. Alright, now you can kill me. Shoot your shot, bro. Come on, shoot me. Alright, one more. One more and I'll be happy for the day. And we'll do our foams early and then we'll be back. You know, maybe I stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to set a schedule, but I have a hard time with it. Tuesdays are supposed to be meant for me and the missus. But she hasn't been feeling good lately, so I have been she's been on a lot of bed rest, so that's why this weekend I was streaming a little bit, like an hour or two each day. Because like I said, Tuesday and then the weekends are I spend time with her. Otherwise, if we were to if I were to stream every day, I would just have like no time to spend with her, really. No, stop. Because we literally will do we'll stay up too late if I stream my normal stream schedule, so like 4 to 8. We'll stay up till like 2 a.m. doing stuff, and then we'll, you know, playing whatever, and then we'll go to bed, and then we won't wake up until like midday. Unless obviously we have something important to do, but it's usually only me that has stuff to do. On our own, like just separately, we're pretty responsible about like going to bed and waking up and stuff like that. But like when we're together, we just together rather, we get pretty our sleep schedules get pretty wrecked. You guys finally dropped stuff. We love that. Well, if anything, we got our god luck tonight, so I mean, that's something. That is definitely something. Back when I used to play offline exclusively and I never had gone online, I used to look at luck and be like, well, what is luck good for? I used to obviously like the number one thing you would be like, oh, luck is, you know, you get, it makes you lucky. Well, it does, but not for drops or anything. It's straight as just better crits, or, you know, more chance to crit. So technically it does make you lucky. But I never really looked at the luck stat as like a necessary stat. So I never like built into it, or I never, you know, added it and into it. Obviously if I got like luck met, I would use it. Oh, speaking of luck met. But yeah, I just never really, it wasn't until I started playing Blue Burst and online exclusively that I started to realize the luck stat's pretty necessary. And you almost always want to make sure you max it out when you can. Yeah, let's heal. No luck. Okay, we have one more room. Okay, nothing so far. Okay, dude. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we gotta go back and kill him. I'm gonna save and quit anyway, because I gotta change the difficulties. I should have thought about that before. Yeah. Yeah, decent EXP. Wow. All right, let's go back and kill that one dude. Wait, can I go back? I should be able to, right? I don't think... Yeah, I think I can. I know some missions like this, they don't let you go back. The one and done kind of thing. Oh, these guys don't spawn immediately? What? Huh. Oh, this would be kind of weird to pipe then. Yeah, since they don't spawn immediately, you have to wait every time. That's a little weird. All right, we're gonna make the peaceful, long walk back. The long walk of shame. Okay, so don't pipe those bears ever. If you're gonna pipe the bears, do the ones in this next room here. Okay. Or not this room, but this next one. The long rectangular one. Kill the Bellward too, because why not? Alright. Alright, we'll do our foams and then I'm ready to get my Del Saber's arm. Hopefully. Yeah, I can't be too disappointed with tonight. We did get our god luck. Got 2 light reliefs, and it's not really worth much, but since we already have it, but we got our god luck at least. Got that out of the way. Really just have to set some time aside 1 week and just go head first in some of these hunts. Alright, let's see if we can't get our Del Saber's right arm. Either a Del Saber's arm or one of the armors that we need. The Invisible Guard or the Sacred Guard, I think it is. We don't need the Sacred Guard. We have other drops for it, but hey, we're already here, so why not? Well, at least we're seeing drops from the Del Sabers. Most of the time we don't see any drops from them. So I'd say that's a good sign. How did I miss you? Alright, team left. Where do we end up? Good one. This is the one that has the extra dull sabers. Makes us kind of do a loop around, but that's fine. Worth the extra sabers. Not as big as if we got another room and had to walk all the way back for this one. See what the dogs are barking at. Okay, sorry about that. Oh. A dog that never barks just started barking. I have no idea why. She must have heard something outside. Or maybe it's that blood moon we're supposed to have. Maybe she's barking at the moon. Alright, middle now. You go left to right. Level 90. Not the worst room to teleport into. That means we get the whole ruins one laid out. Actually, it's probably the best one because it lets me go back through and get this side first, so I don't have to walk back and go back and go all the way around, so it's fine. Yoink. Okay, so wait, 3 levels. So in 6 level. Okay, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll try to make sure before, or that it doesn't turn into a stage 4 mag. And then, actually, I'll have to look at it after this. Hold on. So defense power is currently 44. So in 4 levels it'd be 48, 48. What about 53? Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Lots of green boxes. I think they're all trimates. Trimates, dimates. Ooh, monomates, yes. Actually, we do need monomates. We want to reduce Ayla's defense. So while we do this, I gotta remember. Oh, I just got enough PP. Whoops. Alright, whatever. Okay, nothing from Ruins 1. Can we restock? We can restock with this, right? Yeah, we only need 2 dimates. I didn't take it to the guy. That was silly. Okay, so I did drop a few frames today. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's not my internet. Because everything else has been fine with the internet today. That's just gotta be a disconnect between Twitch. Also, why is that so loud? Hold on. I didn't realize that was playing. I'm so sorry. I have my desktop audio muted. I can't. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Something's not right. Yeah, weird. I had no idea. Why was that playing? You know what? When I went to go check on the dogs, it was probably the cat. That's exactly what it was. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Hold on. That's exactly what it was. The cat started playing music. Weird. And the game audio is just dead. Interesting. What did this cat do to my game audio? Okay, hold on. Wow, what a Monday, dude. What a Monday. There we go. Wow, that was insane. I look over, I'm like, why is that peaking so high? Okay, that's definitely my bad. Well, definitely a cursed stream so far. Between my random frame drops and my music, don't even realize my music's playing. Yeah, I try to mute my desktop audio when I do a Gamecube, so that way I don't have to that way it's not playing twice through my TV and through my desktop. I'm sure there's a workaround for that, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy to find out. Well, now I kind of don't want to find the red arm tonight. Interesting. Oh, stop it. Definitely ruined the VOD a little bit with that. It wasn't even like quiet music either. I have one of those, well, okay. It's an older mechanical keyboard now, but it was the new hotness back in the day. That has the volume wheel on it and the pause. Like the music controls. The audio controls. So yeah, the dog definitely scared the cat, and the cat ran across my desk. That's exactly what happened. Because when I came back in the room, she was hiding under the bed. See, that's usually when my that's when Sylvia would message me. She would tune into stream and message me and be like, hey, your music's playing. Okay. Gonna find, okay, the red one. Here we go. Contact mech guns, huh? Nice, dude. Now I feel like the game is like really quiet. There. Oh, you know what, too? So Friday I messed with audio settings on stream. That's right. When everybody was here hanging out. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long weekend. Between the internet kind of just sucking and Sylvia just being completely under the weather. Been a bit of a weekend for me. Yeah, we want to grab all the monomates that we can, since we can't buy them anymore. I don't really even need Shift to D-ban. Yeah, I do. Okay. I say that and immediately regret not having it. If I had that god power, I wouldn't need Shifted, but yet again, here we are. No. Ooh, I'll take that mono grinder. No, don't use the monomate, dummy. Hey, thanks, Io. Uh-oh. But yeah, at least we got our god luck tonight. That's the important part. If I didn't have that important appointment tomorrow, I would stream later, but oh, whale. Hey there, guy. Okay, we got it. Nice. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a scuffed stream today. It's been a bit of a Monday. All the more reason to cut it a little bit shorter today. Yeah, we'll take the HP mat. All right. Go ahead and go around and see if we can't. We don't need this. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get to the other side real quick. There's a couple of shell savers I'm missing. Yeah, there we go. Dropping frames again. Weird, man. Haven't had any troubles all day. It's gotta be a Twitch thing. I don't know. I have been having trouble with the ISP, but I don't want to be like, yeah, that's definitely my ISP. Because I'd rather it not definitely be my ISP. Nobody wants their ISP to be acting up. All right. Nada. Nada. All right. Reset, do about 1 or 2 more. Kind of tempted to only do Ruins 1 tonight. But I would hate myself if I didn't at least try to get the Invisible Guard. Because either way, I'm going to have to run this for Invisible Guard even after I get the Delsaber's left arm, so might as well try for the Invisible Guard. While I still need both items. Because it's like if I find the Delsaber's right arm, but I still need the Invisible Guard, it's just going to be a slog getting through, because it's like, oh, I'm going to have to go through Ruins 2. Or Ruins 1 every time. At least this way it actually feels like I need Ruins 1. You know what? It's a Monday and there's supposed to be a blood moon tonight. Yeah, dude, it was meant to be cursed night. Is it also the 13th? It's just, what other supernatural events can we throw in there? The blood moon is definitely rising. It was about a couple weeks ago. I was getting ready to stream in the morning and my router just decided, no, it just completely factory reset itself for no reason. I found out later in the day that it was because, well, it didn't say it was because of this, but my supernatural ass was like, yeah, that's definitely what happened. But apparently there was, at the time I was getting ready to stream, literally right before, there was a massive solar flare. In my mind, that's what happened. And you can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, it's been pretty active lately. But a few weeks ago was when this one happened. There was a big solar flare that happened. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but it was like real early in the morning. Well, like 8 a.m. my time, so like 8 PST. It was weird too because the internet was like already starting to cut out a bit. I was like, oh great, now I'm gonna have to go wait and reset the router. No, the router went ahead and factory reset itself for me. I was like, alright, cool. Was quite the inconvenience. And then like ever since that day, the internet So I probably, you know what I probably need to do? I probably need to get a new router from my company. I don't use my own router because I don't know. I'm just they're too expensive. It's too expensive and I get mine for free. So there's no reason for me to write a program for it. Yeah, honestly, not even wrong. So I gotta contact the ISP and be like, yo, let me get that new hotness. You know what, too, though? It's probably time I got a new router anyway. I've had this one for a few years now. I know it's good to update them with your ISP every now and then. All right, well, this is kind of an unfortunate one because we got to go all the way back around. But that's okay. What am I doing? Dive food. I was like, I need my inventory for something. And we got 2 light reliefs today, back to back. Kind of depressing. So now we have 3 whole light reliefs that we'll probably use like one time. And that'll probably be for mill lily farm or piping. Which I don't... Do we even need mill lilies? I think we might still need mill lilies. I have to double check. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's see. Forest caves, okay. No, we don't need the demo comment. And we... Oh, we do need the windmill. Okay, so we do need mill lilies. But it's episode 2. Which arguably might be worse for lilies as far as like dying to them. I always die more in the temple than I do the ruins, or I'm sorry, caves. Yep, all we need. Alright, we can go ahead and get out of here now. Go to ruins 2. And then we have one more after this one. That's the thing, is like if we do ruins 2, it takes twice as long as then if we're just doing ruins 1. And so we only get a few in before the end of the night. But I don't know. I like doing this mission. Yeah, having my Redria be a Hucasil on my main memory card. I have definitely I've definitely ran this mission quite a bit for D parts. Nothing in ruins 1. See if we can't get some dye mates and dye fluids refilled. And then we'll hit the hospital too. Perfect. But yeah, we did some Max Attack version 2, episode 2. Try to get our God power. Probably do that next stream as well. I really want to get that God power, and then once I get that God power, I'll be a little bit more comfortable going into the mines on Ultimate. Not so much the ruins. The thing about the ruins is I can definitely get overwhelmed quickly. And I just don't have the armor, defense, or evasion to really make it worth my while. I'm skeptical if I can really even do episode 2 Ultimate too much. Can maybe do the spaceship a bit. Just depends on what I'm farming, really. I don't think I'll be able to kill many. Well, oh no, I'll be able to kill bosses, just not like quick. The bosses in episode 2 are not great solo. Definitely a bit of a spike from Very Hard. That's why I kind of want to get maybe a flowing shield and then a better armor. The thing about La Futeria is it is going to be a good armor, but it is going to be expensive PD wise. It's 50 PDs per upgrade, and there's 3 upgrades, I think, so about 150. But at the same time, it's like, what am I really doing with my PDs? Nothing. When I get an S rank, I'll put them into the S rank, but other than that, I'm not really doing anything with PDs. And I imagine I'll be getting lots of PDs in this. After I get done with stream today, I'm gonna record how many hours I have on this character. I think every week I'm gonna record and slowly post it in the drop or the spreadsheet. That way I just can keep track of it myself. I really don't pay attention too well to how long I'm playing on a character. I just select the character and then go. But I think it'd be important with something like this to kind of keep track of it somewhere. Especially since this character is an on-stream only offline character, so that'll just add another layer of like legitimacy to it. I mean, everything's already recorded and streamed anyway, but just having that extra layer of like, there will be no like time jumps, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, one evening I have 210 hours when I log off, and then the next evening I'll have, 250 or something. No, nothing like that. Whoops. I keep thinking I hear the mag feed sound. Yeah, okay, so 45, 48, and then in 3 levels. Yeah, okay, I'll be fine. And then on the other end of it, let's see. 48 or 53, 40. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Want to make sure that it's not going to add up. To 100. Yeah, we'll need another die fluid. Wow, nothing. Love that. Wish I could see the kill count on my kill count on Del Sabers. At least I don't get unequipped when I get ran over in normal mode. Maybe I'll finish that mind mag. All right, last room for this run. All right, one more run. One more foam. All right, this will be our official, official very last run of the night. Let's get that last run luck going. We'll see if we can't get something. Anything. I will take something we already have at this point. Except I really, really want this Stealth Saber arm. If we get this Del Saber arm, I will use the Del Saber combo until we get the Kasami Bracer. Not only. I don't know if I could go around only using the Del Saber combo. Although it is really good. So maybe. It's actually really, really good offline. All right, we're going to make this one quick. We're going to get a good teleport. Maybe. All right, team left. Ooh. Okay. We'll take it. Fine. I say we'll take it, but we don't really have a choice. We need some dive fluid luck here. I want to keep spamming Rafoi. Alright. Head straight to Ruins 2. Lots of trimates. We'll take fluids. Fine. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the ruins too. We're not gonna refresh or restock. We will go to the hospital though. Lock done. Lucky. Hey. Hey, thank you for the raid. Hey Kai, how you doing? How was your stream tonight? We are quite literally on our last run of the night, but I appreciate the raid. Oops. Maybe we can squeeze out our Saber's left arm. Yonderlord, thank you for the Apollo Lorong teleporter. And we're literally on our last run of the night. But I definitely appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. Hope you had a wonderful stream. This has kind of been a cursed stream today, but we did find 2 items that we needed, so... Or rather one item that I needed. Oops. Oh, guess I'm using a tri-fluid then. And what am I targeting? Yeah, for those that aren't familiar, we are trying to get every single rare drop on the Redria ID solo self-found. And we're still pretty early on in our hunt. We got some pretty big ones down. But we still got a lot more to go. But yeah, that's pretty much our whole thing right now. So not a lot to report though for today, unfortunately. We did choose to play a Whirl because yeah, pretty disappointed. No, we got our god luck today. We wanted a god power, but we can't be that lucky. Normally I'd go for another hour or so, but I've got an important appointment tomorrow that I don't want to miss out on. But every night at the end of stream, we will run an hour of Fragments of a Memory. We are trying to get, it shows it on screen, but we're trying to get our Saber's right arm, which is the Buster. That is 1 out of 5,000. Not the easiest drop to get, but we also normally when you're farming Fragments of Memory, you would normally only do Ruins 1. But because we are Redria, we have a Invisible Guard drop chance and a Sacred Guard drop chance. So we go to Ruins 2 to try to get some Dark Gunners to drop our Invisible Guard, which is 1 out of the 7,807, I believe, or 1,000. I think it's one out of. Sorry, 1 out of 1. Oh, I can't talk. 1 out of 7,878 is what it is. Sorry, my brain is fried. Definitely a Monday for me. You can exclamation mark Redria to see our current progress. Enable gambling. Toma, I don't even know if I have gambling enabled. I need to, I was actually thinking the other night, as I was looking through my redemptions, I need to modify the slots. Uh-oh. An instant lose. Yeah, literally. All right, let's see. You can see if I can. How do I do this? Just for this. Why did I go to this and it's completely different than when I went to it earlier today? What is happening? This happened to OBS the other day. I opened OBS and I was like, it updated on me. I was like, what the hell? It was completely different. Okay, can't stop those guys. Maker, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Look on the hunt. Thank you. We definitely need all the luck we can get. Hey, starved. About to go to bed. I am also turning in early tonight. But we got hit with the Kyrid, so no, I still have to go to bed early. Normally with a raid, I would stay up, but I need to kill this gunner. Boop. And boop. Unfortunately, death gunners don't drop what we want. It is a big unfortunate. You know what? Not looking good for your boy tonight. Not looking good, dude. How tragic. All right. Yeah, we were talking about your uni run the other day. I personally haven't seen it yet. I need Masetta. What are they getting? Oh, bad fluids. $45 hit Mindbuster. Worth it. I'm so close to leveling, dude. All right, you know what? We're gonna do runes 3. All right, so to get to runes 3, we have to first go hit that button here in a second. I think there's a healing ring over here. Yes, let's hit this. All right, because I'm so close to level, and because we got a raid, I will finish this quest. Now, we did this the other night, and I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't remember where the switches are. But it'll come back to me maybe. Do I use it? I have been using it, yeah. I have it equipped. We had an L farm, yeah. But once I get my god power, it's getting replaced. That's the best redeem ever. You can do it again. I think there's a cooldown on it. Nope, I guess not. Okay, I'm thoroughly lost again. I did, in fact, drink the water, so.
Got him!
I did, in fact, drink the water. Okay, I'm getting lost again. Mine wasn't about water. You know, Mountain Dew had jingles back in the 80s. Do it to do. Do and the others. There was one I heard the other day. What was it? It was about it was a Thanksgiving product from the 80s, I think, or from the 90s. Oh man, I can't remember. It was like stuffing or something. And I'm like, there is no way that they made a theme just for stuffing. Yeah, no, it turns out they did. Everything had a theme. Everything had jingles they were the thing to do. That was the best way to sell your product. Have a good, recognizable jingle. Thank you, Kai, for the luck. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, that's our first switch in 4 minutes. Not great timing, but we're getting there. Gotta head to this square here. I also have to make it back to the switch to open the door. So it should be fine though. I wish Ives somehow could make it where the shift in D-band was like the Dreamcast one. He made the traps twirl like in Dreamcast. Can you imagine if you could edit the game like you can with bloopers? Starved. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Shows you how long or how often I have 5 gifted. That's literally just the default sound. This one. Yes, I see the button. Hey, Withheld, how are you? Last switch. If I were last switch, where would I be? Probably in that room there. We missed a room. I'm glad we're running back through. Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it? I remember that that run. That was the episode 2 run, I think. Final Fantasy 12 is the best. 12 and then 7. I do like 12. I do like 12. I know, I haven't played a lot of Final Fantasy games, which is why I'm thinking of doing a RPG night for stuff like that. That's my biggest thing with speedrunning. I would have to learn the maps thoroughly. I don't know the maps well enough to be confident. After doing this for a while though, after doing this I might be a little bit more versed in the maps. I've been doing a lot of free roam farming out rather than questing. Already got this one. Yeah, your Huni run was legendary, dude. Not only was it a 5-hour Huni run, it was a 5-hour multiplayer 2 Huni run, dude. Also, Dazzler, thank you for the follow. Remember if I came here. I did get this one. It's okay, we have 6 minutes. That's plenty of time. Probably. Did we check this one? This is just a teleport, right? Yeah. Needs for that. Oh, you know what? I'm silly. Is it not this? No, it's not this one. It's the one over here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Shoot. Thanks again for the subs, Starved, my boy. I've been meaning for the past year or so to completely rework the stream a bit, as far as like emotes and stuff go. I just haven't found anybody that I really trust to do emotes for me. I was gonna do Honey Lamb, but she got really busy with IRL stuff, so because she is really good at doing ESO art. And then she had done at some point, I know she had cosplayed a Hunawhirl at some point, or Anime North at some point. I said some point like 3 times in a row. That's how cursed my brain is tonight. Okay. Now we just gotta make it to the Switch. I said some point at some point. I did do that. I did say that at some point in this conversation. All right. You ever wonder where these random teleporters come from? Do you think they just like shoot them to the surface? There's just a giant hole directly down from Pioneer 2. Just crashes through the spaceship. I always wondered. Oh, I need to get Maseda. Yeah, the Godluck, it's kind of funny. We got the Godluck, we were piping for a Love Rappy. And as soon as we got the Godluck and I equipped it, I noticed an immediate difference between the like 20% luck that we had and the 30, or and the 52, I mean, or the 50. And I was like, wow, maybe I should prioritize luck. I started critting for like 700s, like every other hit. Love Rappy coming soon. I need to set my calendar dates for the Halloween event on Silverant and the Christmas event. Oh, I need to buff myself. No, stop. No, stop. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, this stream was cursed today. I blame the blood moon. I blame the blood moon that's happening, or that will be happening tonight. Everybody knows that blood moons are no good. Should be fine here. Quiet. Probably need to make a new character to get Rabbit Wand. We love Rabbit Wand. I remember, speaking of Rabbit Wand, now this has nothing to do with Rabbit Wand whatsoever. But there was one of Starve streams a long time ago. We had Cranberry show up. Cranberry is a very notorious Bow New World who used to only use the windmill weapon. I don't know why Rabbit One made me think of windmill, but and I haven't seen or heard from Cranberry ever since. And I always wonder what happened to old Cranberry, dude. You caught Cranberry? Oh my god, I don't watch streams anymore. I should start watching streams. Cranberry was one of my biggest supporters when I first started. Cranberry is one of the original viewers back in my Humor days. Like the frying pan. I also like the frying pan. It is one of the most unique weapons I've ever had in any video game. It's that, and also the there's a frying pan in Fable. The Lost Chapters, there's a frying pan you can get. I always loved that you could get both of those, or that you could get that, and it always reminded me of the frying pan in PSO. Where am I? Yeah, just the sound effects alone is enough for me to like it. No, okay. I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan. All of the Easter event weapons are all gimmick, fun gag weapons. You have the rocket punch. You have the Harrison's big battle fan, the toy hammer. Doesn't the toy hammer squeak when you hit stuff with it? You have Akiko's walk. Akiko's walk is ironically Akiko's walk is the only unique special weapon from the Easter event. Oh yeah, the maracas. We love the maracas. Crazy Tune. We love Crazy Tune. Chameleon Scythe. Yeah, Chameleon Scythe's offline C mode, but it's still goated. Apparently, so get this. Apparently the Chameleon Scythe is like hidden OP for casters. And this is something that's Carl and Rorigear have been doing. More so Rorigear than Carl, I'd imagine, but yeah. Yeah, it's just insanely strong for getting TP back. Not only is it multi-targeting, but it also, yeah, just has unreduced Geist on it, which is insane. Whoa. And so I know that Rorigear went and added hit from Silverant, I think, to his. Because you can add hit to all of those like jokey, gimmicky weapons and monster part weapons using Ives' server. The Hilda Carl Kane. I remember that. What a time. Whoa. Roadkill. yeah, Carl says he sends his best wishes. I told him that you stopped by the other day. Okay, let's go back. Do another loop-de-loop. There we go. Yeah, he streams really early still. Yeah, I also do not catch his streams very often. I'm also a misser of Carl streams. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, does Carl want to buy a house? Carl actually did buy a house, Starved. I don't know if you heard about that. He actually bought his own house. This was quite a while ago. But yeah, it's just his... Yeah, he bought his own house quite a while ago, but it's his house. He got like some really good fiber internet and he was real excited about that. He was complaining about his windows at some point because of insulation. I'm like, ah, yes. Starts talking about all the repairs you have to do in your new house. I wonder if I can TP out every time the ghosts spawn. That'd be kind of insane, but... Yeah, owning a house is rough. I don't know if I could... I don't know if I could own a house. It's a lot of maintaining. Not only that, but then you got to deal with property taxes depending on the state that you live in. Which, didn't we determine that the Michigan property taxes weren't that bad? Or were they the worst? Oh, okay, they were the worst. It was the other way around. This way. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was they were bad or they were not bad. Please no. Okay. No, I killed the wrong one, dude. No, dude. Where did that take me? Okay, it just took me back to the beginning. Oh, okay. I don't know anything else if that's good or not. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Or it's definitely not great, I mean. But it's also like obviously not the worst. It's not like you had a massive property. Yeah, California sucks right now. California sucked for a long time, but specifically right now it sucks. Okay, at least I killed the gunner. That's all that was important to me. I killed the gunner while it was still a death gunner or a dark gunner. Everything is just like way overinflated as far as like taxes and money goes. Like for a while it was like things were, you know, getting better, but as time went on it just got worse and worse. Yeah, it's milk has got to be at least like four or five right now. Kind of insane. That's like back when I was in high school. Well, okay, not high school. That's it's not that long ago. Or that's well, no, that's about 15 years ago now. God, I gotta stop getting old, dude. Not even that old, and I feel fucking ancient. Pardon my French. Still don't know what these buttons do. I'm pushing them. No, I was gonna say when my sibling was in the Navy, they were in Hawaii, and the milk in Hawaii was like $6 or $7 a gallon, and that's still insane. I'm 35. I feel old. Yeah, my fiance is 34. He's gonna be 35 this year, and I always complain about how I feel old. And she's like, "How do you think I feel?" And then she'll go from saying, "How do you think I feel?" to being like, "We're not." She's like, "We're not old. We're not that old." Anytime I get around the younger generation, it makes me feel ancient, man. You aren't old, that's the truth. Oh, okay, so whoa. So I did miss a button. Okay. What is over here? Can I shoot through this? No. Can I cheat? Is this just two sorcerers dancing around over here? It is. What are you guys doing over here? Yeah, there's always next year. Oops. These ghosts need to go away, dude. I don't know, you never know. Maybe someone will randomly come out of the woodworks and the stars will align and you'll sell the place and get your mom's place sold, and then like soon after get that house, get a bigger house. Crazier things have happened. All right, should be good. I didn't even level. That's sad. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. Oh, I can't go back. Let me see if I can find it and type it out. Somebody else might where I can. It is Rorgagor. Gore. Yeah, it's. I had a hard time transitioning to it for the longest time, and now I just feel disrespectful when I call him Genshin. Hello? Lady didn't want to talk to me. Oops. Okay. What a weird Vulcan. Yeah, I definitely need to get a disc of Brave Man with hit. Definitely something that needs to happen. I was using it earlier in Very Hard, and I was like, wow, I'm actually missing quite a bit. Hero and Daughter gives 20 hit Masashi. Hero and Daughter is going to give me... Hero and Daughter is going to give me Red Ring one of these days. I think I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and try to do the Hero and Daughter. Or the Red Ring. So... I'm going to have to start doing some research on that. Yeah, it's the government quest chain. The one that's like the 5-hour quest. It's both episode 1 and 2's government quests. That's the one that was he confirmed. He confirmed it is the one that gives the Red Ring. I will attempt to do so after I figure it out myself. I will have to see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you got to do. I also already mentioned that you have to do the Soul of Steel true ending. It's gonna be very hard. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Let me see how do I use this program, dude? Ultimate Olga, easy. I'm Redria, dude, easy. Olga grow. All right. I'm going to raid a fellow PSOer who is not currently playing PSO right now. But he is a dear friend. One of the sweetest guys you could ever meet. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Kai, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you had a wonderful Monday. Hope it was better than mine. My Monday has been rough. I'm very cursed. If you guys haven't, make sure and try to keep an eye out for that blood moon tonight. It's supposed to be sometime around, well, okay, it's supposed to be sometime around 3 a.m. I don't know if that's UTC or what, but keep an eye out. Maybe you'll see it. Super neat. Anyway, I will be back probably Wednesday evening. So I'll see you guys then. All right, everyone have a good night, and I'll see you guys.